This is WOLA Demonstration 1, a CICS COBOL program calling a WAS EJB using WOLA Invoke. For this, we're going to use the WOLA util sample, which ships with the WOLA support in the samples directory. The portion of this we're going to use is the CICS screen map portion that runs under the transaction code of OLAU and allows us to type in a message we wish to send to our target application on the application server, as well as the name of the server we wish to send it to and other information, including the name of the EJB. So the WOLA util CICS sample is essentially a green screen application, a 3270 BMS application. The file that is available in as a sample is called WOLA map, and the source code for this is called WOLA util. And this sample allows us to provide a message that we wish to send to a target application, as well as the name of the registration we wish to run under, the service name we wish to call, which is essentially the EJB target name, the server short name, node short name, and the cell name we wish to communicate with. And then with a function key, PF4, we can drive over the WOLA Invoke API to that target application, and the message that's returned will display on the panel. So now we'll take you through demonstration 1 using WOLA util. This is the optimized local adapters for WebSphere ZOS demonstration 1. With this demonstration, we're going to show you an example for invoking a target stateless session bean from a CICS COBOL program. We start out looking at the target stateless session bean. In this case, the bean is called WOLA sample 1 echo bean, and we're using the Rational Application Developer tool to look at the source. The method we need to supply here for WOLA to function properly is called execute. Notice here I've highlighted the method that I've supplied, but you can plug in obviously your own method. In this, you must accept a byte array and return a byte array as part of the prerequisites. In this scenario here, we're simply taking the byte array and converting it from EBCDIC into ASCII, and we are issuing a system out print line for that data that's been passed in, and we're returning that exact string back to the COBOL program on the CICS side. We'll now go look at the COBOL program source. I'm in a 3270 session here, looking at a source member called WOLA util. This is one of our samples that is shipped with the WOLA support, and it's essentially a COBOL 3270 BMS map application that will send a 3270 map to a screen and interrogate the contents of the map and take actions based on the results of what's on that map. So we start out looking at this program and searching on the WOLA APIs. If we want to see where a register call is being done here, we say find BBOA1 reg. Notice here that there's a variable in the COBOL program called WAS register that has been mapped to the string BBOA1 reg. So we'll do a search on find WAS register. At this point, we're looking at a call statement in the COBOL program. And when it says call WAS register, essentially it's calling BBOA1 reg here. Notice it's passing parameters reg daemon name, node name, server name, register name, mincon, maxcon, reg flags, RC, and RSN. This is essentially the daemon group name, the node name, the server name as our target server, the registration name, which is a 12-character string that comes off the screen from this application. And when it returns from this call, the CICS region has been bound to the target WAS server and daemon group with that registration name and those connection settings. Those connection settings default in this program and can be found easily by just looking at the program yourself. We wish to look then at the invoke call using the WOLA API. We would do a find on BBOA1 INV, and this is where the program source is calling the invoke WOLA API and passing that register name from earlier. A request type of 1 is calling an EJB, service name length, request area address and length, response area address and length, wait time, return code, return value. This is what's essentially driving that EJB. So I'll take you now to the program executing underneath this WOLA util, running in a CICS TS32 region. Here we're looking at the good morning message when I first signed on to the region. We hit clear screen. We type in OLAU, which is the 4-character KICS transaction code for the WOLA util program, and we hit enter. And we're displayed the 3270 map that I've been talking about. We simply tab down into the send message data field and place a message here from KICS that's going to go over to that EJB in WebSphere. So let's say we tab down, we ask, we decide whether we wish to register. We'll say yes, we provide a registration name. Character name. We'll provide the target service name we wish to drive. This could be any target service name that's available. Then we'll provide the server short name, the node short name, and the daemon short name, as well as how many times we wish to run this. We'll drive it 100 times. When we hit PF4, we'll notice that the message was echoed back and it was run 100 times. If we then go look over at the WebSphere log on the ZOS system, this is the BBOS001S servant log, and we're looking in the sysprint. We notice that there should be 100 messages written here with that same string in them, and these were all echoed back. That completes this first demonstration, which shows a simple scenario of driving a target stateless session bean on WebSphere ZOS from a CICS COBOL program. Thank you.